My good students, welcome. Lesson number 30, public speaking. Now, I want to teach you about audience-centric messaging. Now, have you ever heard of speakers that begin with their speech by using I, my, I bought a good car, I bought an expensive suit, my bank statement, is very, very heavy. When I say heavy, I know you understand that metaphorical statement. I, I, my family, my children. When you find people or speakers who begin by saying they are public and announce publicly their achievements, on a serious note, their speech delivery is zero. Why? People don't care about what you have achieved. Let your words take us to what you have achieved. Let us ask you, Mr. Thomas, you're saying something about business. We would like to know about your companies. Now, that brings us to a point of now, what have you achieved? Don't go to a crowd and audience and tell them about your studies. What we call the ego trap in giving a speech. Ego trap. Even teachers, by the way, we have teachers who have that problem. They just get into a class. The first 3 minutes, they use it to scare students. Good morning, students. I'm a teacher from Oxford University. I studied in Germany for 5 years. I stayed in Europe for 10 years. I am also having something that is ongoing. I want to also enroll, a PhD program in, let's say, Canada. I'm also a serious entrepreneur. Let me tell you a serious thing. As students, we don't care about where you studied, what you studied. That means nothing to us. Yes, I know you'll argue and tell me that that is used to make the base, but that is ego. Let your speech give us clues. Don't say about your achievements once you get to the podium. Let your speech take us to your achievements. Let us Google about your achievements and say, truly, we had a great man on the podium talking sense. Don't tell us about how many cars you have bought. We have those good speakers who spoil their speech by telling us about their bank statements, about their 5 degrees. Someone has 6 degrees, but he talks nonsense. What do I mean by saying nonsense? The delivery of the speech is poor. The connecting, the content mastery is poor. Now, come with me. Ego trap. Don't make sure that you reduce your ego to zero. Another thing is using these pronouns. I, my, I am, my family, my grandfather, my whatever. Don't. We don't care about what you are. We care about what we want to hear. Remember, you are having a discourse with the audience. The audience is your client. So make sure your message is audience-centered. Don't have a message that, a solipsistic message. When I say solipsistic, I mean a self-centric message that you're the only one talking about yourself from the alpha to the omega. Another thing, it's a performer mindset versus a servant mindset. You are not performing, you are serving. Many people perform. That is why they tell us about, how wise they are. There are some teachers, yes, we have been through some teachings of some teachers who tell us how wise they are. They tell us how brave they are. In my schooling, I could score A's. Mister, I don't care about your A's. I care about what you're teaching me. Don't tell me that you scored A's and I don't understand what you're teaching me. Have you ever heard those teachers talking about how they could, how they could score great marks, how they could score, let's say, how can I say, how they could go to contests. But what he is teaching, you are not understanding. He understands that you went to contests. So the point, make sure that your speech is audience-centered. Avoid being solipsistic. Ego, reduce it. Go calmly. Talk about the content itself. Don't tell us about your achievements. We no longer care. We also have our achievements. Did you know that in a crowd of listeners, you might find that as a speaker, 5 of the people who are sitting in the crowd, they are more learned. They have achieved a lot. They have solid intelligence than you is talking. Did you know that many people who talk are less wiser than those who listen? Did you know that I, the one who is speaking, am not wise than you who is watching? Did you know that? The point is this: when you are giving your speech, lower yourself to a servant mindset. Lower yourself. Don't be a performer. Don't act. You are serving, not performing. Thank you so much. I really want to hope and wish that I have coached you and mentored you to deliver sweet and good speeches. This is your place. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.